Go vibe deep before you go to sleep. Turn the volume up, this the vibe, no cap. Every word hit hard, that's a podcast trap. Got the truth in the booth, no time to nap. When the beat drop heavy, better run that back. Step in the zone, conversation on fire. Talk real talk, take the levels up higher. No script, no cap, just facts and desire. Every line spark up like a live wire. Turn the volume up, this the vibe, no
Everybody
cap.
loves Selena. For sure. What's happening, people?
Word. Hey, welcome to another episode of Before You Go to Sleep podcast, where we get into the culture, economical bullshit, political shit. You know what I'm saying? We be inside here talking. We try to cut it raw. We try to come unscripted, exactly how you like it, just like your Thanksgiving dinner table, just like your Christmas party, just like how your your auntie talks to your mama. We like to come on here and make sure that we kick it just like we family, you know what I'm saying? So if you come inside, come checking in with us and make sure that you be, you know what I'm saying, straight to the point and don't sugarcoat shit for us. Say it how you feel so we can feel exactly what you're saying. You hear me? And we're gonna tell you the same shit. We'll write it back around, you know what I'm saying? So hey, what's up, fellas? Let's go ahead.
Hey, man. We
introduce ourselves to the folk.
Yeah. We missed you last week, bro. And I think the week before that was everything. I know you was out on a holiday and all that.
Okay. Man,
I ain't never been to Applebee's. Probably like once. That was chill.
oh wow, I'm sitting sideways. I don't know what's.
Hold up. So yeah, we're gonna remove that real quick. So we had a problem with streaming to Twitch. That's cool though. We still running. We still going live. Let me see. Okay, yeah. We only live on YouTube right now. Okay, my fault. So I ain't mean to cut you off, fellas.
Oh no, you good, bro. But I was just saying, man, we missed you for the last 2 weeks though, man. We're trying to see how everything went. I know you celebrating the holiday.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, it was a very peaceful, you know what I'm saying, Passover celebration. Yeah, you know, you got to do it big. Make sure that you know what I'm saying, holding true to what you believe in, and that's what I tried to do. By the way, man, if y'all see a little shit all over me, man, I was just doing my edges because I got a new a new chainsaw. So I was cutting some shit down out of trees and shit, and all the shit was sprinkling all over me. And I see some shit inside of her right now. But then, man. So I was celebrating Passover. You celebrating Easter. What was happening on your Easter, man?
I was, here at work.
Shit, at first nothing was going on, so I had to go live on RJ50. You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get him to go live with me for a while. He finally had some time, you know, and we just was talking about like the difference between now and when we was growing up celebrating Easter. I know Easter is supposed to be a spiritual holiday for Jesus, whatever, but far as how we celebrated as kids and how we remembering the things we did, like Easter egg hunting and getting together as family, uncles and aunties and sisters and brothers, everybody getting together just to see the kids dress up and go look for these eggs, man, and have a good time. So I was just asking the question, like, is it different now from when we grew up? Like, for me, I think it's kind of different. I think because I really don't want to say families ain't tight as they used to be, but it's kind of like, for me anyway, it's like a lot of people ain't tight as how we used to be growing up, because we'll be over 15 deep, you know what I'm saying, for holidays when I was growing up as kids. Like, it's over 15 kids in here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was what we was talking about. So I want to know what it's like for you. Like, I don't know if you celebrated or what, but what it's like for you though. What you think?
I remember celebrating Easter a few times as a kid, man. And then you know what I'm saying, the Easter egg hunts and bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying, boiling eggs and painting the motherfuckers and shit like that. You know, well, since I didn't celebrate it as often, and I feel that other people celebrated it, You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it really have like that much of a weight. I don't see a big difference on it. But then I do see large areas in the community because I'll be going around town all the time, man. And I'll be seeing like large groups of the community out in like parks and, you know what I'm saying, baseball fields, playing with all the babies and stuff like that. And this thing, whatever brings community together. Me personally, I do not like the understanding of it. Once you actually have the spiritual and then actually read the history of Easter,
right now,
that part's a little bit different for me. But then community come together, I'm always down for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. So Rack, what you missed out on, we were just talking about how we feel about, you know what I'm saying, the Easter celebration from when we was younger and whatnot. If you don't mind, you could chime. Wait, hold up, that's oh yeah, that is right. I thought that was Chef Dave for a second. You can comment on how you feel it possibly changed, or if it's the same, it's the same how you celebrate with your daughters or whatever it is. And yeah, what's up with Easter for you, bro? How was your Easter?
Well, it was kind of like a lot of my guys, like, they acknowledged died on the Friday right, but a lot of the people I associate with, they don't now believe in celebrations, like that's too close to rituals. But however, but we is from where we from. We had our hood day celebration on Sunday. We had a little mini celebration yesterday too for our actual hood day, but like, you know, you know, it's just like what we say about most holidays. Any excuse for people to get together. That's what we for. Any excuse to get together.
Yeah. Yeah, so you pretty much answered pretty much similar to how I answered, man. Yeah, yeah, it's always good to have people come together with positivity, even if it's for a bullshit ass holiday. Y'all come together for positivity. It's all good with me. So in the latest news, man, I definitely need to clock into some of the stuff that you sent into the back chats and some things that, you know what I'm saying, the fans.
Yeah, guys, hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, guys, hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Now you gotta start watching the video while we live at the same time.
I know.
All right, baby.
I ain't want.
All right, so he can't hear us. And there goes Chef Dave right there. Chef Dave, what's the word, man?
What's the word, Chef?
Something that I liked last time that you guys was live. That little what's that that y'all did, the Powerade versus Gatorade thing. That shit was funny as hell, man.
It ain't over yet.
Yeah, nah, it's pretty much over. I went to the store and I looked at that Powerade and that Gatorade show. Woo! Powerade is struggling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but Chef, man, I had to defend your honor though the other day. The homeboy was talking about how he cooking, like he the chef at this dining, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, I know somebody that will cook you under the stove, no oven.
Yeah. So we think about having a cook off then, huh?
Yeah, man, I had to tell dude about this. My guy though, nothing but love.
Oh no, yeah, let's stay because this was sent in. We're gonna put this up there for sure. Yeah, because
Man, for some reason I can't hear y'all, fellas.
it's probably a speaker, bro. It's probably a speaker. It's probably a speaker, man. And not only that, I want to do this also. Is it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Hey, RJ, can you hear us now? Yeah, Chef Dave, can you hear us now? Rack, can you hear us now?
I hear you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this then. Is your camera still sideways?
Yes,
Your
yes,
camera.
sideways.
All right.
I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know why it ain't switching.
What's up, Lady? Yeah, man. So we off to a slow start right now, man. We have technical difficulties right now. And then, and not only that, you know what I'm saying, just feeling a little unprepared. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna be getting into today. Like I think that the easiest thing to talk about, but I'm sure these niggas tired of talking about it, is that Strait of Hormuz and how them cats had a ceasefire for less than 12 hours, and now they back to blowing shit up again. But then that stuff. This is how I feel about it. Me personally, I think that shit don't really matter to Black Americans. I think that Iran pretty much made it clear that they're not really trying to fuck with us. It's more of an American issue, and they separate us Black Americans from America bullshit. Other than that, though, wait, can you hear us, Little?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Just making sure. All right. Other than that, man, we can see what some of this stuff popping off with. There's some stuff that Rack kind of shared into the back chat. All of it looked kind of iffy to me personally, but we can see what's popping with it.
You don't have to go in there.
I went in.
You know, go like, well,
No,
Hey, you there now, Chef Dave?
Yeah, background music at first. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? I'm
You
about to be on
breaking
camera
up,
in a hot
bro?
second.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's the message.
Okay.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
Is shit back to working?
They can't hear you. Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I was back.
You still can't hear us.
Now she erased it.
Do it like this.
That's wild, man. Can you hear us now?
Yeah. But I had to do it through the it's cool. I gotta do it through the MacBook. It's all good though. I can hear y'all though.
All right. So this
Yo,
is the
mic
first
check
thing.
1 2.
Hey, yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, for sure.
Did you eat lots of cake? I'm about to call Domino's and cuss them out.
cuss them out, goddamn shot.
I only got two.
Can't play that shit. That wasn't me. Fuck yourself, mom. I always don't blame on my people.
All right, so this is the first thing up on the chopping block. Y'all want to get us some juice? Y'all want to put it to bed? See what's happening with this, right?
What it's about?
Let's see what they talking about.
All right, cool.
Let's see what's going on right here.
Ladies booked a beautiful Airbnb on the Dutch side of the island along with a private driver. As soon as they arrived on the island, they went to their Airbnb, got cleaned up, and immediately went out to have fun at a day party. Later that night, they went to a club called the White Rabbit, and they met a man from Trinidad who was now living in St. Martin. He was being very generous and making sure that they were well taken care of. So by the time the night ended, they told their private driver that they didn't need him anymore, and they decided to ride home with this man because he had also booked an Airbnb just a few doors down from theirs. They made it back to the room. The birthday girl and their friend Sasha went inside, while Denisha decided she was going to hang out with the men a little bit more. The plan was for them to go back to his Airbnb and hang out, but instead he drove her back to the club, and Denisha never made it back to her sister again. Her sister tried calling Denisha's phone over and over again, but there was no answer. Some hours later, they got a call from their private driver asking them if they were okay. And the girl said yes, but Denisha never made it back from hanging out with that man. When the driver heard this, he said, "Oh no, that man you were with, he was found dead early this morning." When the police first arrived on the scene, they thought it was just another traffic accident. But as they investigated, they saw that it was way more than that. Inside the car, they found a male driver and a female passenger, and they were both unresponsive. But when they investigated further, they realized that the crash was not the cause of their deaths. Police learned that the driver, Quincy Damon Sylvester, was a local businessman who was also suspected of being a drug lord, and police believe this murder was a targeted hit to execute him. Police say they found camera footage showing that there was some unknown men following Quincy around the club all night long. These men allowed them to leave the club and go all the way back to the Airbnb, but when they returned, they took their shot and got their man. Denisha just happened to be with him. Denisha was laid to rest in Miami by her family, who continued to grieve the loss of their daughter. Denisha was having the time of her life, and then her life was taken. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T.
All right, so that's the gist of the story. Anybody got any opening words they want to say about that?
Yeah, ain't too much. Shit.
She kind of like just what's saying.
Yeah, I
the story, but yeah, honestly, I could tell y'all something that I think that was a tragic story, but then I could have cared less about it. I would have stopped it farther into it if one of y'all even asked me to be honest. It sucks that she died, but then honestly, you could chunk that up to her just going out with a strange nigga, not knowing his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? His final words.
Yeah, you never separate from the group. Like,
Ever.
Like, yeah. Like,
out of the country too.
I ain't gonna touch on it. Rest in peace to Shorty.
Yeah, you never. Yeah, like you say, especially out the country, you never break away from the group, man. You gotta stay together. Like, you don't know where these people from. You don't know what they got going. And as you can see, they can have a lot going on.
You know what I want to see? I want to see that one story that you sent in, because I think this is way more interesting, and this will definitely kick off something to talk about. And if any of y'all got any interesting topics that y'all want to converse about after this bullshit, then you know what I'm saying, we can definitely get into those too. But then right now we just, you know what I'm saying, starting out light. Let me see real quick, because this shit was funny. I don't understand how y'all didn't make it to a last video, man. Y'all definitely should have put this shit up. You don't see what I'm talking about? Okay, so here it is right here.
That's my nigga Lauren.
That's it. Death, Red Bull, nowhere in sight, Washington vibes. And then he turned around, he like, yo, help me get something out of the car, pull him out the whip. And they're like, you just shot him. No, we getting the fuck out of here. They get out of the car, they call the cops.
I'd rather hear from one of y'all. Did you know the story, right?
I don't think that's the beginning of the video.
It's not?
Okay,
give me a second. I'll pull it back up from the beginning, man. But then, yeah. Okay. Do you know the story? Because honestly, you could tell the story. It'd probably be better than this dude that's on here. To be honest,
no, that's my guy.
This your guy. You know him?
No, I don't know him, but like on Instagram, you know, he hilarious and stuff. Well, he been covering the war and stuff lately, like in whatchamacallit, the emails. But he just be but he mostly cover like white people that be doing like crazy stuff, like they be jumping off mountains, sliding down mountains and all that stuff, and like
covers white people jumping off.
But this particular video, it was a guy, no arms, no legs, and he decided to kill his unalive his partner, and he got mad at the people in the back seat because they didn't want to help him get rid of the body.
What?
And then he high speeded. Like, this is if you got all your limbs and fingers and toes, you got no excuse, man. This dude is out here getting it done. He is in the field for real.
Is that a picture of him on the left right there? Because that looked different than him on the right.
I think that's his mug shot. Yeah, I think he got away from all this. Like,
all right, now it was. I started over the story, so it should be at the beginning. Let's go ahead and listen to it real quick. Staying. If y'all want to think of some hot topics in the midst of it, so we can conversate about something else other than this. Well, let's watch this potato kill people.
Arrested for catching a body. He shot one of his best friends. I know. I'm still wondering how as well. But a shocking wave has been sent through the cornhole community. I know that's the first time that has ever been heard in history, in this timeline, in this server. But here's the story. Dayton Weber here was with 3 of his friends. He moving, grooving, vibing, sliding, and next thing you know, this argument break out supposedly over a woman. And his friend right here in the color like Neosport, and they talking. He like, you know what? Fuck that. Boom. Shoot his boy. Mars Vera, you guessed it. Death, Red Bull, nowhere in sight, Washington vibes. And then he turned around, he like, yo, help me get something out of the car, pull him out the whip. And they're like, you just shot him. No, we getting the fuck out of here. They get out of the car, they call the cops. He skirt off with Buddy still in the car seat. Then he gets arrested. And I'm wondering how the fuck did he shoot somebody? And I found out there's videos of him shooting shit. This proves that he can load up a firearm. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't care how close friends we are. I am not getting taken up top by a quadruple amputee. As soon as I see you start stumbling with the gun, buddy, I am punting you out that fucking vehicle and you getting punched straight in the fucking face. And you can figure out how to roll over and figure it out after. There's just no way. I'm meeting in the upper room with Guy and he can be like, I wasn't expecting that one. Fuck no. Like, nah, son, give me a second chance, bro. Please. I was trying to be a good person. I think there was no way he was going to shoot me. You didn't.
Not the man busting with the nose.
He takes 30 fucking seconds to shoot a shot. What did you think he was aiming at? I thought it was a threat. I'm one of his only friends. Maybe he got more friends. Cornhole community is very tight-knit from what I heard, and Maryland is freaking the fuck out. But I mean, come on, son. No way. And then you're going to go to prison. Going to be tough for you, gang. And shit, you shot your homie, so you ain't shit. I feel as though I can make fun of your chicken nugget ass now. Fuck you. What you doing? You shooting people? Nah, bro. Fuck that. He ain't shit. Hell's hot, and I hope you dress cold. They gonna kick you down the stairs. You gonna roll the same. It's not funny because someone died, but at the same time, it's funny because it's like I'm just imagining this scenario playing out. Like after he gets shot, you can't even be a threat to the people in the back seat because how you gonna turn and shoot them? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not even possible. So obviously they able to get out the car. But what's that 911 call like? Yo, he just shot somebody. Who? Quadruple paraplegic. Excuse me? Yes. Please, he's driving with the person right driving. Where? How did? Please just go get him. I'm sorry. We're gonna send somebody, but nigga, this doesn't even sound. I know, but this is Dayton Weber, and then maybe that put everything together. Like, oh fuck, we got 7 people. But what? The friend you shot really has some incredible patience, so I know you ain't shit. Bro has just been arrested for catching a body. He shot one of his best friends. I know. I'm still wondering how as well. But a shocking wave has been sent through the cornhole community.
Yeah, it just repeated itself, I think. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a no-go. The moment he said, I'm driving.
Yeah, you heard me, like, nigga. Hey. Hey,
I can see him driving more than I can see him shooting. That's the fucked up part about it.
Damn.
It's just funny as hell though. But he done body this man in the back seat and like, hey dog, y'all help me, man, get this dude out. That's good.
Yeah, man. I don't know how he get him in the car. Like what? I don't know how he shot the fucking gun with no thumb. Either.
Them niggas had to be accomplices, man. Or this nigga, this is what I was thinking of the whole video. I'm gonna show you what I was thinking of. Free use, what's the name? Fair use. But I was thinking of this shit right here. I don't know if y'all ever seen this show before.
When I was out there, all I wanted to do was come home. Now that I'm home, all I can think
Fair
about is
use.
getting back there.
The golf course.
Things made more sense out there.
Skip
Here,
forward.
sometimes someone claims they're a friend, but they're really just an acquaintance. And then
dumb shit right there, man.
Tell me how you open the curtain. John!
Mind Quad will be right back. We now return to Mind Quad.
Where is he?
I don't know. What's going on?
John Q. Mind was the best soldier in America.
Until his arms and legs got blown off?
Not blown off, blown in to his mind. I hope of yours runs as fast as your legs now that they're in.
They ain't showing the parts that I want to show. But either way, y'all get the point I'm trying to say. This nigga had to have powers. It ain't no fucking way that he did all the shit that they said inside that damn video without the nigga having powers. Or the other people are accomplices and niggas, all of them motherfuckers should go to jail. Nigga can't drive no car. He can't get in the car. He can't shoot people.
He can drive a car, man. Like I didn't see some disability people drive. Like I don't get it twisted.
I'm talking about like, but he a paraplegic. I mean, so he a quadriplegic. It ain't no way for him to drive a car. It ain't no way for him to shoot people. You can't do that.
We just saw him shoot a gun. They said he could shoot a gun.
Ain't no way to post himself.
I didn't think the dude with no arms roll a blunt better than me. I'm talking about this dude.
I think that's a testament of who you are rather than who that nigga is. That nigga rolled the sloppiest looking blunt.
Man, this dude with no arms rolled the blunt and lit that motherfucker. He like the top. That was like the icing on the cake for him. He was like, man, you don't think I can roll this blunt? And man, he rolled that blunt, and then like the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. It was like he was like, give me a lighter, give me a light. Boy, they gave him that lighter. He lit that motherfucker. Nigga, that was boy. I don't know what. Listen, you figure out a way when you missing some shit. You know what I'm saying. You adapt to the world, man. You know what I'm saying. Especially if you a motherfucker that's energetic and like.
The thing is that I could believe that he did at least one thing out of that stuff. You know what I'm saying. And maybe he had the pedals already set up to where he could drive the car, some shit like that. But somebody had to put his ass in the car. Maybe he had the gun already inside of his prosthetic arm, and then he pulled the trigger. But somebody had to load the fucking gun, do something, give it to the nigga. I don't know, put it in the prosthetic in. So I'm saying, nigga, unless you show proof of that, I don't even believe the video. They just said shit. And they pinned it on that potato ass nigga. He couldn't have did it. Bro.
Don't underestimate them dudes, man. No,
I want y'all to know if any paraplegic watching this or quadriplegic watching this, I underestimate you,
man.
And if you don't like that, do something about it. I ain't gonna try to fight you. But I don't believe
you. Shot 7. Don't do that.
That's what the last one thought.
I'm knocking on wood. The last nigga that said that shit died.
I'm not talking about paraplegic. I'm literally talking about quadriplegic. So if a paraplegic nigga show up and kill me, that don't count.
Hey, the last
You gotta
nigga
have no legs and arms.
and the last nigga did that. Don't test the nigga 7. Hey, shit. Hey,
He must say you ain't gonna shoot me.
you heard me get 7 gonna say, do it. Let me see. I want to see this shit. And he gonna shoot. Yeah. Don't test niggas, man.
Sitting there with disbelief. That nigga shot me.
Hey, like that old dude did, man. Old girl. I don't know if we showed that one video. But this one lady in Chicago, man, it was like these little dudes in Chicago was whooping this one dude. They beat him up or whatever. They was fighting him. I don't know what he did. But an off-duty officer who stayed in the facility or whatever, she was like, hey, leave him alone. I'm gonna call the police, whatever. So she trying to have the dude back, you know what I mean? She trying to, stop them from fighting them, jumping them or whatever. And so as the midst of her stopping them the little dudes was like, what the little dude say? The little dude say, hey man, you don't know what he did. Like, nigga, we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? We like, you don't know what he did. We handling this. And she was like trying to flash her gun, like, nigga, I got a gun. They like, nigga, we got guns too. Like, shit, the fuck? We just want to beat his ass because he was wrong for whatever he did. And so the lady stopped everything, helped the old dude out. And so in the midst of her helping the old dude out, once the little dudes left, and the dude she was helping out, like soon, like she was finna like go ahead, go about your business. Dude tried to rob her, take her gun. She shot his ass twice. She's like, I told you I was gonna shoot your ass. I told you I'd kill your ass. What the hell wrong with you, dude? Like, damn, baby, you shot me for real. You shot me for real. She's like, I told you, like, after she didn't, you know what I'm saying, try to protect them, and you know what I'm saying. And so therefore, like I was like, man, you should listen to the little dudes, mind your business. The little dudes say, hey man, mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. We handling this. We could have off them if we want to, you know what I'm saying? But we just gonna whoop his ass. And she tried to say this man, and this man tried to rob her, and she had to end up shooting her. She had to do what the little dude said they wasn't gonna do. You know what I mean? So that was like I don't even know how to take that. I don't know if to take that is like, nigga, mind your business when you see people handling, you know what I'm saying, they shit, because you don't know what's going on and why they doing it, or do you still try to get involved because you don't know what's going on and you think it ain't right?
Nah, dude just had to find out that fire really burned, man. He got strike one, then he got saved, he got spurred, and then he wanted to keep it going. So yeah, all that.
Yeah, she tried to save him, man, and he straight tried to rob this lady, tried to take her gun, and she popped his ass. I say, God damn, bro, like, come on, man. This lady just spurred you. You still gonna try to do some dumb shit. That's how you know, like, with certain people, it's like, hey, sometimes you gotta leave certain shit alone, especially if well, she ain't know who he was or what he was on, but yeah, man, I say, yeah, you what? And then she was so quick to say, I told you I'd kill your ass, I'd shoot you. I was like, oh, goddamn, you got violent real quick, lady. You just trying to say the man. Now you talking about how you'll kill him right now, take his life.
Yeah, she was.
What's his name? Not that I didn't believe the dude that you be watching, man, but I had to actually go and search this up, man, because I didn't really find this. It couldn't have been true. That's what I was feeling, bro. But, like, apparently the shit is very much true. Like, okay, so it showed up. It got like 38. It got 38,000 results, 38,500 results, man. It says quadriplegic murder case. The murder case involving quadriplegic amputee Dayton Weber, who has garnered significant media attention due to his professional status as a cornhole professional. So this nigga plays cornhole. Y'all know what cornhole is?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, all right. So just making sure. How the fuck is he playing cornhole? Nothing about this.
The same way he drive.
Quick, denying their abilities, bro. I keep telling you, man.
At least I actually fact checked, and I just didn't just like end off on just not believing it. But it goes farther into it. The incident on occurred on March 22nd.
You still don't believe it.
Yeah, I still don't believe this shit. I swear I don't. It's been pretty. It's verified. It's verified. I believe it now, but it's just like, damn, man, this nigga's amazing. If he would have had his arms and legs, he could have beat Jordan in the basketball game in his prom. This nigga would have been better than Larry Bird.
Seven. If seven.
Yeah.
If you think the paragraph is amazing, it's videos of him reloading the gun, climbing a ladder. I'm talking about like a 20-foot ladder so he can sit up on top of the tree. He a hunter. He hunts. He a hunter.
Oh,
so he.
Chef Dave say, look at his Instagram. You will see all that shit.
Oh man, hey, this is one amazing ass dude, man. If he wasn't such a criminal,
hey, you know why I kind of believe that shit, because I told you I seen the dude rolling up. I'm telling you, man, if you see the dude I seen rolling up the blunt with no arms, you'll be like, damn, how the fuck he do that? And then he lit it like everybody went crazy in the hood.
And then another thing, what you think they just gonna? They just ain't gonna sit around and rock. They gonna figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? Like people with no arms figure out a way to drive.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the mind is incredible.
You're gonna jump back into life. You know what I'm saying? They do it. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. That's why you can't believe it, because it's so amazing.
Yeah. I think that he just wasted such an amazing life. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to be him. I wouldn't want to be a quadriplegic. But either way you look at it. Real shit. None of y'all niggas want to be like him either.
Hey, nah, real talk. Look. So now what's funny though? What's funny as a motherfucker said, because I used to tell people, like, because how people used to try to judge other people with certain things. I'd be like, nigga, I'd rather be like them than you. You know what I mean? Like, shit, look, this motherfucker mobile and could do this and do that, got some type of vibe, but nigga, you can't even walk 3 steps without losing your damn breath. I don't know. I'm cool on that. I'd rather be this goddamn autistic motherfucker right here that's moving and able and mind going, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, I be saying some of that same shit. But hey, dude like that though, it's like ain't nothing happened to him for real shit. Shit, what's wrong with him? If you read that story, you would think this dude got all his limbs. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I don't know, man. Mind over matter. That's what they say. Mind over matter. Shit, because he definitely believed. He definitely believed what he can achieve, what he believed. Yeah, he did that shit, boy. Damn.
So, hey, Chef Dave wasn't lying. Wait, no, you continue. I'm just gonna show you what I found on this nigga, man. It's like, but then continue. My fault.
I'm gonna say, 7, man. That one, the dude he popped was just like you saying that same shit. Do it, nigga. I want to see this.
So, but then, yeah, man, this videos of him. Look, he loading the gun right here inside this video. I'm just saying, I don't care. Yeah, I say the same thing still right now, man. I don't care. Hey, man, I still don't believe it. I bet on myself before I bet on this nigga. This nigga ain't no John Wick.
He a whole demon out there, man. Look at that mug shot. He a whole demon, bro.
That nigga, just so you realize that it's literally a potato. His head and his shoulders is the same. Right
hey. Now he got it. Hey.
I would have punted his ass, boy.
Hey, nah. How you think he gonna get treated in prison? Like, do you think
I'm Dayton Weber and I'm a professional?
Oh, well, my fault. I'm gonna let it play. But then, what was you saying, bro?
I say, do you think he can hold it down in jail?
Man, he gonna be a pocket puss.
Like, do you think? Do you think he lay somebody? Do you think he knock somebody out in jail if it comes to?
No, I don't think you just heard what I said, bro. I said that he's going to be a pocket puss. Somebody's gonna have laid up in the room, taking advantage of this little nigga. He can't stop nobody. All his commissary getting took. Boy, he just another hole. He gonna be a hole for somebody. That's what he gonna be.
So you don't think he know how to work a knife like he know how to work that gun?
He ain't gonna be able to make no shank. His life is done.
I think he
We heard a story about old boy stabbing a nigga 7 times.
This nigga actually pretty good at cornhole. I ain't even gonna stunt. But then I'm ready to move. Let's say if y'all ready, we can move on to the next topic. But I just really had to see this to make sure that this was actually a real story because that shit was crazy, bro. But that's all I had on him.
He getting down like that.
Yeah, man. Oh, hold up. You been in the back to something? Yeah, man. Me personally, I think Buddy gonna be a pocket puss in jail. The nigga's not doing.
Get him a shot. He gonna get him a burner in there, and it's gonna be a proceed with caution.
Ain't nobody putting shit on his books. He gonna need protection.
He probably get it, man. You know, he probably because he look like a well-respected dude in his town.
You ain't going to jail in his town.
Yeah, I know
he gonna put something put on his books.
Ain't nobody putting nothing on his books, man. He forgot. He gonna get forgot.
Stand-up guy.
How he a stand-up guy, man? Y'all be on here talking crazy about any black person do any crime, but then this potato is a stand-up guy. He murdered somebody, took a car, drove around town, threatening other people. But he's a stand-up guy.
What you call him, a potato 7? He's like, this that damn potato right here, man.
Yeah,
damn potato though. I ain't gonna need lie.
It probably look just like off of Scarface when he killed the old boy. They tried to kill the woman and the children. He was like, "Oh, yeah. You don't agree?"
So he low-key cheated though. He wasn't a paraplegic his whole life either. He was born with arms and legs.
Man, get on. That boy say he low-key cheated. Boy, 7, that's fucking. He gonna say, 7, get your ass on, man.
He halfway had skills before he lost his arms and legs.
That make you even better. Like, I see if he was born without him, then it's like, okay, you should know how to use this shit. But then if you was born with him and then lose him and then still know how to do it, that mean you dope. You was practicing, you was training. You know what I'm saying?
No, because you got an idea of what you're trying to do already. Because you seen some shit, you did some shit.
Yeah, but
legs.
Yeah, but when you lose it, sometimes when you lose your shit, it'd be hard for you to be motivated to do the same shit that you did without this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I was born without some shit, it's easy for me to do what I want to do because I was born without it. So I know how I've been doing this my whole fucking life. Versus a motherfucker lose it later on in life and gotta learn how to use this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to using thumbs and fingers and shit, nigga. And I ain't got it, and I gotta learn how to use nubs and shit. Hey, he a bad motherfucker.
Because you gotta realize that you already almost a middle-aged man. He lost his arms and legs when he was just a little kid. So he didn't have that, or I give up on life already. That's the same thing like with Ray Charles. Ray Charles, he lost his eyesight when he was just a little kid. And then he still was able to, you know what I'm saying, learn everything, finish making music, shoot up heroin, whatever you wanted to do. Become the legend that we know of Ray Charles. I don't know, man. But hey, man, somebody else take it away. Change the subject before I keep on talking about this.
Yeah. Let's talk. Come on. What else we got? But
yeah, man, please, let's fucking move on, man. Come on.
He a bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. He's a bad motherfucker, bro. He is. That's not
stand-up guy.
I ain't gonna say stand-up guy, but he a bad motherfucker, though.
What's his name? That nigga Rack Rage baby, man.
Man.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
He just ended dudes just like that, bro. They probably took that right home.
Hey, change the subject. Just leave it behind, man. We move on to something else, please.
Yeah, that dude a bad motherfucker, bro. Let's go ahead, 7. Pull up anything random. Oh shit, what I was gonna say? Oh look, matter of fact, shit, I just pivot real quick right now. Nigga, I forgot who I was talking to, but I was like, man, America, we some bad motherfuckers, man. We some bad motherfuckers. Cause I was just thinking, I was like, bro, we how we be going to other countries just like taking presidents or one other country killing other leaders and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? With small military, you know what I'm saying? That's a small to go over there and infiltrate a president or a leader of another country and get away. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we like, man, America bad as a motherfucker because I be thinking about how people hate Trump and all this other shit. I be like, yeah, I hate the shit out of this nigga, but yeah, I can't get this nigga. And I say, damn, is other countries military that weak, or they just don't try to do no shit like that because they probably know they can't succeed, or they just don't do
It's
it.
all about strategy, timing, who's in office, what their president feel like doing. Do we feel like flexing his powers? You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on, like I said, time
Nah,
is.
I'm talking about other countries though. I'm talking about other countries trying to get our president. How we can go over there and get other people. How we can go over and kill other leaders. Shit like that. Like we can go send.
I mean, what we doing? We hitting our weak ass military. It ain't like
listen.
You want to get in a career.
You can say weak all you want. I'm just saying.
They are.
You what? In your
that's
opinion,
one of the weakest militaries. No, that's facts. What do you like? That's facts. Iran, those militaries, those bombs ain't shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Iran's one of the weakest militaries.
That's
not.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even close to the weakest.
They shit ain't. They don't got shit.
Boy,
yes, they do. They bombs don't reach us. They bombs don't reach us. They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit on us. They ain't got shit.
Okay, Chef Dave, let me
they ain't got shit. They weak as fuck.
Hold on,
compared to what we got and what we can do to them, they shit hella weak.
Hold on,
man, boy, y'all talking like y'all the what's their? Hold on, what happened? Y'all talking like y'all part of the military or some shit, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. One second. I'm not saying I can't say they military weak because nigga, we have if they military was weak, we would have been took that shit over. This shit we wouldn't still be fighting their ass now. You know what I'm saying? This shit would been
it hasn't been worth it. That's why I said it depends on that shit ain't worth it. Like what Trump doing, that is some baby shit. That little ass shit, man. He ain't doing shit but fucking us up over here in the long run.
No. We can I keep telling people in about 6 months with them gas prices you was talking about earlier, 7. I bet you that shit be down.
No, it's actually
gonna be allied. Shit, get advantage.
I bet you that shit be down. Them gas prices be down in about 6 months. Right now, it's like we
let's talk about them being up. Let's not because they always go down. Let's talk about the big ass spike out of nowhere. Let's talk about that. Don't they all gas prices go down? Duh.
Right, and they go up too. Duh. They go up too. Duh. Right, they go up and down.
Not as the biggest spike when you start a war. Not when you start a war. Not the way they spiked up overnight. Not the way they spiked up overnight. It doesn't happen like that.
Right.
It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen the way they spiked up.
So you know why they going up then, right?
They always go up when it's a roar.
Because they at war.
Right. So you know why they going. So you know why it's going up. So don't say it like the economy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's only going up because of war. But that's what I'm saying. In another 6 months, that shit gonna be down. It's gonna stay down.
There's some key factors that y'all missing out on.
But right now, it's fucking us up.
It ain't fucking you up. It ain't fucking you up.
Hear me out, because it's actually about to get worse. The thing is that Iran
it's fucking me up. Okay,
it supplies 20% of the world's petrol, like the fuel that comes into the world. Not only that, most fertilizer companies also use the the oil that's coming out of Iran. So since Iran can't actually supply that, you're going to see a spike. So this is actually the planting season. This is spring. You're going to see a lot of farmers that's not able to produce. You're also going to see productivity of like fuel that's being accumulated across the United States is not going to be able to be moving, which means that your groceries are going to go up. Obviously, the gas already going up. Almost everything that you can deal with, buying stuff like online and shit, you're not going to be able to do that. It's going to cost way more. Anything that has to do with oil or petrol is going to go up. That means buying tires. That means buying new parts for your cars. All this type of shit gonna be going up. So it's probably not that bad right now, but if I was one of y'all, I invest in getting an electric bike. That's what you should do. Get an electric bike and a rain.
I pay the difference, 7. For right now, it's gonna be that. But once this shit over, All that shit gonna go down.
Nigga, I'm many bike riding. Fuck you talking about.
Stay down.
Yeah, on me. I'm gonna drive my damn lawnmower around.
Yeah, that's cool too. We gotta do what we do, just like we always do what we need to do. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
on. Yeah.
This shit that's temporarily,
Man,
man.
we resourceful and we know how to improvise anyway.
Come on, man. That shit just, I'm telling you, that shit just temporarily, that shit finna go. I'm talking about, like I said, how it spiked up, that shit gonna spike back down and gonna stay down. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. What's today? Yeah, we gonna mark my words.
It's summertime coming up.
Fuck
It's
the
not
summertime. Fuck the summertime. The fuck? That's just a season, nigga. That's just a season. The hell? Like, quick.
The season where people travel the most. The season where people hit the road the most.
Man, listen. Quit trying to put yourself
for vacation.
It's when everybody walk the most too.
That's on the people that do what you need to do. Like, quit want to go by like everybody's like what I'm getting from you is like you wanted your way all the time. The people we want to do this. It's the summertime. We got.
I think I'm talking about the war in the way in the ways it's affecting us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So therefore,
the same way Seven just ran that shit down. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So that shit gonna surpass. That shit just so we
right now,
this summer you might not do what you want to do this summer. Remember when the pandemic happened? Earlier and do all that shit, couldn't travel, but you had to go through that shit, right?
No, but you oversimplifying it to the point where it don't make no sense. Like when you really think about it, most of America is in disagreement with this dude starting this war. And not only that, the Senate didn't vote on him going into war. Not only that, right now, America's talking about splitting with NATO because NATO don't agree with him going into war. So now they're at a ceasefire that lasted for 12 hours and the ceasefire already been broken. So now we're already back to the fighting that's going on. And all this is happening while the rich is still getting richer, the poor is still getting poorer. Most Americans, like 70% of Americans, can't afford health care or insurance. Man, there's so many other problems to be worried about, but we're going into war. And not only that, you're going to be thinking about your nephews and your nieces and anybody else that can be taken into this war. They're going to be the first draft picks. They're going to get taken in.
Hey, well, they got to get ready for this shit.
You're doing all this arguing for a person who don't care about your
here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Trump's not going to. He's not going to say. Hey, Trump's not going to send his kids into war. And you're over arguing for him while he's going to send your family into war.
All I'm saying is, I'm sorry. The time of day that my younger generation got to go through this, just like the time that we grew up, we ain't have to go through it, but our ancestors had to go through that shit. Just like how we talk about our ancestors going through slavery, we never went through that shit, but we want to vouch for it so fucking hard. So sometimes people got to go through certain shit. I'm sorry, that's the time that you grew up in the period that you grew up in. Because, right, we've been having wars, right?
I'm just saying that. Tell us why we have to go through that. Tell us why we got to go through it.
Listen, because we ain't in power. Because we ain't in power. That's why.
Not in power.
So therefore, we not in power. So therefore, we got to go through that shit.
Who you talking about? Who's not in power? You got to be more specific. Who are you talking about? Who's not in power?
Us, black folks.
Black folks not in power?
Not in power.
Okay. So that means that we have to go to
war
for white
people. America, and so if we living in America, right? Yeah. No matter who our president is,
right?
Whatever they get us into, we all endure this shit as one, as Americans. No matter if you don't like this president, if you do like this president, if they get us into some shit, we all Americans, and we all gotta endure all this bullshit. So therefore, either you gonna ride with this shit or you ain't gonna ride with it. Because you can't do both. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, we had World War I. Motherfuckers fought in that shit from America that we wasn't a part of. World War II, motherfuckers from America fought in that shit we wasn't a part of. Vietnam fought in that shit we wasn't a part of. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, sometimes motherfuckers gonna have to go to war over here, no matter if it's your family or not. No matter if you agree with this shit or not. Is that shit gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm saying
You must thought you was cooking with that speech, didn't you?
I was cooking with that shit, nigga, because that's how this shit go. Nigga, we ain't give a fuck about no Vietnam, nigga, and them niggas had to go to war and fight for that shit though. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. You can laugh and say all that, but that's how it was.
Hey, man, hey, America lost the Vietnam War.
It don't matter.
A lot of it was race battles and stuff like that. And a good portion of America, black people,
and fought a war they ain't want to fight.
Just talking ain't gonna make it. That's not a conversation. Let's have a conversation. What's name? A lot of people, black Americans, did not actually go to that war. They actually chose to go to jail instead. A lot of them went AWOL while they was at war at the same time. They did that because they opposed the war. Our enemy, just like what's name? Muhammad Ali said it best. I would pull a video, but I can quote it, paraphrase it pretty well. He says that my enemy is right here. What's name? I'm not fighting no what's name Viet Cong because my enemy is already over here. So what do we look like understanding that our ancestors been saying that for technically hundreds of years, and we have people that oppose it inside of our community, and then what's name? We're so far advanced than we ever been right now. You don't have to go to war. What they gonna do? Put everybody in jail? And we got social media, so you can see that everybody in the country not even with it.
That sound good. But niggas don't want to go to jail. Why you think niggas don't
they can't take everybody to jail?
Niggas don't like
they be too busy fighting war.
They gonna be on one accord and say, let's stick together and we ain't gonna fight this war. Come on now, niggas can't even stick together without a war being involved. So now niggas finna stick together and say we ain't fighting this war.
Where have niggas not been sticking together? What are you talking about? Niggas ain't sticking together. The black community is more together now than they have ever been. And there's so many different facets of the black community.
And you even said that on an episode, on a recent episode.
Seven,
you even said that on a recent episode.
Well, I never said that. I never said that. You said
that's a lie?
You go
what
pull
do you mean that's a lie?
Bro, you say we more together now than we being back to
than ever. Right now.
What made you say that?
Well, there was recently a poll that was done. I don't know what exactly was the subject. It was the subject size. But it was recently a poll that was done, and black people has been voted to be the most together group out of everybody. We actually voted 78% that we when we in public, we look for other black people. Other groups don't do that. Get the fuck out of here with that. That's a comfort area. That means that black people look for other black people to feel comfortable.
Okay.
White people don't do that.
I'm gonna give you that one. We look for more, and I agree with you with that. Because when I go places, I be like, man, where the black people at?
Everybody look for they
depends on where I'm at. But
I don't do that.
About being together.
Everybody look for
black
walls, like them.
Creating businesses and economics and all that. How are we together more than back then?
You talking about? Wait, hold on. What's the question you just asked?
Black. I'm glad I see you in this community. I ain't know I was gonna see black people. I'm talking about being together for real.
I ain't hear your question. You ask your question again.
Now I'm talking about being together for real in unity, creating business. Equal opportunity, equity, and like businesses and foundations, communities, that type of shit. Right
now, we're seeing a delineation movement where Black Americans have been staying on the civil rights next, and we've been talking to politicians about reparations. It's a reparation movement that's going on, a delineation movement to where we separate ourselves so we can fight for our tangibles. So that's actually something that's been happening right now, and that's all part of the grassroots movement. That's something that that hasn't been happening in the past. That's like been in the last 7 years that we started seeing this happen. That's pretty much after like Mike Brown died, we started to actually see that all skin folk and kinfolk. We was going to those different marches and rallies, and we were seeing that there was a group of Black people that was acting different than everybody else. And you start looking at these political pages. When you look at the Black Lives Matter community, when you look at the three women that was like the figureheads of the Black Lives Matter, those are all Caribbean women. Those wasn't Black Americans. And we had our elders and other people inside the community was able to point that out. What happened after that? We started to separate from these DNC shills. That's why you start to see more Black people starting to separate from being just Democrat all the time. that's part of us coming together. We're starting to realize
No, it's not, because you know why?
Yes, it is. Let's say in the fullness of it,
it's still Democrat just want to be Democrat just because not even listening, paying attention. Like
majority, but then you start to see that's starting to happen less. People actually starting to become more politically aware. Why is they doing that?
Yes,
because black education.
That's why I'm saying that disconnect with black people. Like we not together like that because it's still that divided. We divided because some people want to lean this way, still motherfuckers want to lean this way. That's why I say no, we not more closer than we was back in the day, because we knew what we wanted. We had a purpose and we knew what we wanted to do. And you know what I'm saying? And we had a more of a knowledge of our ancestors and our history. You know what I'm saying? Our people back then had more knowledge. Like you remember how we was talking about the knowledge that you need to know about your ancestors.
Give me a time period.
Let's say the 60s, 50s, 40s, shit like that. Motherfuckers know where they came from and like know they lineage more than what we do now.
Majority of the people around that time period wasn't really standing on lineage business. What's that? You have like a certain like Dr. Clyde Anderson that was writing books about that. But then what's that? Majority of people was fighting for civil rights. They wasn't really talking about lineage. They was fighting for civil rights.
Right, but that's for a group of people though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what group of people was that group of people like look the same and all this?
No, what's the name? Not specifically.
I'm just saying when that group of people fight civil rights,
they were descendants of slaves. I think that's what you're trying to say. Yes, we understood that we were descendants of slaves.
Therefore, you want to say that when you say that, it's like just for civil rights. Remember how other ethnicity groups, I ain't say that word right, but you know what I'm saying, try to benefit off of civil rights, how they kind of come into America and benefit off civil rights, right? So we were not talking about
what did you say right there? You said that other people coming to America and benefit off of civil rights?
Yes. Remember, you know, we ain't talking about them folks, right?
Yeah, but then you got to understand that almost every group that's not a white casting class benefits from civil rights. That means that there wouldn't be no Vietnamese, no Koreans, no Arabs, no Hispanics and Latinos. All these people came to America and then they received civil rights because our ancestors sat down and we fought for that. We wrote down the grassroots.
See, there you go. You just said our ancestors, and that's what I was telling you at first. Our ancestors, but then you was like, you try to make it seem like, oh, what you saying? No,
that's because the context of what you said was that like our ancestors. You were talking about ancestors. I thought you were talking about like distant ancestors. I'm talking about literally our ancestors from the 60s, from the 70s, from the 80s, and from the from the 50s. So those are the people who's fighting civil rights.
Yeah. But they know they ancestors. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's like, you know how you just categorize it, like, nigga, that's my ancestors. So I'm just saying they just know.
That's why right now Trump, that's something that Trump is doing that I actually had a little bit of agreement with. He took the what's that called? He took what's that called? The birthright citizenship, and he took that back up to Congress so they can talk about that. People nowadays are benefiting off the fact that they come to America and then they are pretty much having anchor babies, and then they being able to become American citizens. But he was trying to acknowledge the fact that the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment was a grassroots movement that was for Black Americans, because it goes back to the Dred Scott case. If you understand the Dred Scott case, that was him arguing that he is an American citizen, whoop-de-whoop, and then they had the person. You get the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I'm just saying, man. Yeah, I just feel like we got deep. You know, we can go deep into this shit, man.
You want to answer him real quick, big bro? You can answer him real quick.
Let's read some comments. Let's read some comments. Let's go.
Yeah, this is sideline chat. My fault. I wasn't reading the comments, yo. But then it says, just got here. What's the topic?
A lot of shit, different shit, a lot of different shit. But right now, you tuning in. If you just wrote this shit, we just talking about we was on some is Black people more closer now than back in the day.
It got all kinds of. It went all kinds of ways, man. You had to be here.
Yeah, it's so much shit. Yeah.
The goalposts got moved left, right, up, down, side to side.
Because my original thing was I moved the goalposts on. We was talking about what is it, triplegic? What did you call it? A triplegic?
A quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic. But then I'll try to pivot to something else because we was on that for a while. So I was like, America be kicking ass, man. We like the only country I know.
Hey, what's name sound like that? When we was talking about the paraplegic, this dude, he ended up murdering somebody, then getting inside of a high-speed chase with no arms and no legs. And then this nigga had the nerve to ask me, what you think gonna happen when he go to jail? I said, this thing about to be a pocket puss. They gonna be doing whatever they want to this nigga and taking the commissary. Whatever they gonna want, he gonna be laying inside that room getting plugged, boy. It's gonna be weird shit happening. He can't defend himself. That nigga gonna need protection. It's gonna be weird.
People said he underestimated that man.
Yeah, you
the nigga's a potato. He don't got arms and legs.
Seven still don't believe, man.
Right, hear me out. All right, so Rack, do you think you could beat him in the box? Can you beat a nigga who don't got arms and legs? Will he whoop your ass, bro?
I mean, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Why you underestimate him? No, why you underestimate him?
No, I just
Seven, hold on, one pause. Right, pause. Seven, you gotta get bro off the screen, man. Bro, sleep.
I ain't even Pete.
Yeah, you gotta get bro off the screen.
I'll be checking for him. If you wake back up, I'll pop him back up.
Yeah. Rack, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, no. So Rack, how come he can't beat you up, bro? You know
what I'm saying? I'm me. I ain't gonna underestimate him. I'm gonna treat him like he got. I'm gonna treat him like he Tyson, like he got the advantage.
You like, nigga, you talking that shit, nigga? Come on, then, let's go. Nigga, like
the underdog.
Man, one quick second.
Oh damn! Look, that's how I said. That's how I knew he was asleep. Cause what Lynette say? Who?
Oh yeah.
She's like, who that sleep?
Yeah, man, we can't even what's the name? We can't even go back and then look at what they was actually saying, how it adds up. You saying some people said, "What's up to you, Ryan?" My fault, man. I wasn't even reading the comments for real, man. I was just.
Yeah, it's cool. I can see. I might have fact. I think I can pull up some comments.
Yeah, you can pull them up.
We're gonna run them back from the top, y'all. So we're gonna run them back from the top. Oh, we got. Who is that? Sideline, man. You know what I'm saying? You say, yeah. And who we got? Jiggy Blood. What's up, Jiggy Blood? Yo. And we got Brandon in there. What's up, man? You know, we running them back kind of late, but we running back.
What's the word, everybody, man? Appreciate it.
I don't know what Sideline saying no to because it's late, you know, but we running back all the comments, man. Yeah, for sure.
Give us some juice.
So give us some. I guess that's just the one topic we had.
Damn.
So we don't know. Sorry, yeah, we just running the back.
Speak on it, Dave. I don't know.
I know. We just running the back. That's Angelo. That's the client from the job. Shout out to Lo. He be staying tuned. He be popping out, showing love. Nah, I gotta show love back, man. What we got right here?
Man. I'm still going on vacation.
Okay, that's probably when we talk about Trump and shit.
Facts. Somebody said something good to him.
He said 50 cooks. That's what he was on that. Forgive my French. He was on that cool train where he was like, we're at war. We need to fight, brother. Like, oh,
I'm just saying, yeah. You know what I was talking about. You know I was cooking. That's how you know.
Hell no.
Because nigga, you know we gotta fight regardless. Goddamn me, the hell.
Yeah, we got a battle to fight right here.
Be acting like we ain't been fighting before. And
who do you think we're supposed to be fighting?
Like we just been lucky. Like we ain't have to go through that shit. Like when they draft.
Lucky about what? What you mean lucky?
Going through a fucking draft and nigga really going out there how we seen in the past. That's that shit. Like you been in the fucking army before? Did you go to war like that?
Voluntarily.
Nah, I'm saying, did you go to war like that? And you did it voluntarily. And I don't know why you ain't proud of this fucking country.
So
what you say? No.
Everybody don't go to the army to ride for that motherfucker. They got some benefits and shit. Niggas like to get
that's
out.
the only reason for it.
There we go, Chef Dave, right there.
It was a good job.
So
So
good, man.
and that's the thing. So they created they gave you a good fucking avenue to go to. Like, hey, shit, if you ain't doing shit.
That's the least they can do. That's the least they can fucking do.
And you mad at them. You mad at them.
You speaking from a point of where you don't understand. See, it's one point that we all understand because we all come from the same place. We from St. Louis.
I don't understand.
But then now, how many opportunities do you notice inside of St. Louis? There's plenty of them. Don't get me wrong. But then, is there as many opportunities that you would like? Some people have to sink while others are able to swim inside of St. Louis. That's the type of environment we're from. America makes the market that way. That's why most of the people that you see going into the army or into the military period are people who don't got a pot to piss in, is poor, broke, nigga. You know, before I went into the army, I was semi-homeless, man. You know what I'm saying? I was traveling here and there. I was doing my thing, but I'm semi-homeless. If I ain't got a place that, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting stacks down for, you know what I'm saying, to pay for my shit, that means I'm homeless. I'm living off somebody else.
Right.
You know? So I went inside there to extract, you know what I'm saying, what I needed to extract from it, learn what I need to learn from it, and then do what I got to do to get the fuck out of there. Nigga, if I was going to go to war, it wasn't going to be me happy to be at war for my oppressor, because I know that my people has a fight to fight here. We don't need to be fighting everybody else everywhere else. And so the fact that they over there picking fights and shit, we shouldn't be talking as a community and being like, hey man, I'm proud that the white man picking fights for us to go out and kill other people. No, nigga, we're not psychos. We come from an actual civilized group of people. We're people who's a benevolent, spiritual, blessed, loving group of people. We ain't supposed to follow into the trends of the people that's in charge of this country. Right now, they in charge. They're in charge. But then if I had an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, choose the right side of history to be on, I'd be like, man, fuck you and your war. And if I was y'all, I'd choose the exact same damn thing.
And that's my thing, Sam. And I'm glad you said it at the end, because that's my whole thing about it. Like, because you brought up the Muhammad Ali shit. So therefore, that's why I'm like, nigga, it's like Muhammad Ali he got drafted, right? He chose not to go to that motherfucker. He's like, fuck you, let me do my time. But on the other end, you was like, shit, let me go here. Even though you knew this about Muhammad Ali and how motherfucking America do their thing, it still was like, all right, fucking let me, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, if I'm I've been fucking up doing this shit, fuck it, let me do the army, you know what I'm saying? And I feel you. But at the same time, I still feel like, man, it's still like, I still fuck with America, man. I'm from America. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that need to be fixed. There's like probably anywhere else, but I fuck with America. And I'm a proud American. But
the thing is that we're saying this is something that you because you saying one thing, but I don't think you realize that it's more to it. It's more complex than you think. You fuck with America, but America has always been two countries, and that's something that people don't really talk about. There's always been a black America and a white America. And the things that people know about black America is introducing electricity to the world. Or you know what I'm saying, soul food, or you know what I'm saying, good music, different dances and shit like that. Other things that people use on a daily basis, like street lights and you know what I'm saying, computer chips, so that we'll be able to be on the computer talking to each other right now. Different type of lenses and all types. This is Black America. Black America is about innovation and connecting people with a certain soul that we just have. It's just benevolence. Our ancestors and our cousins and our brothers, they have always been out here cooking up positivity into the world. You're putting us side by side with the devil. I'm not saying all white people are evil, but let's be serious. If we look at the things they did in history, it does not compare to the things that we're doing. This is two different Americas.
No, I'm not comparing.
When they ended separate but equal inside this country, it never really ended. It still has been separate, and it still has been unequal this whole time. Black America has still always been still positive within that. And I'm telling people that it's time for us to be aggressive. It don't have to be a war, but we need to be aggressive and stop being so passive. But I've been on the diatribe. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about what I'm saying, man.
No. I feel that. I definitely feel that. But I like you say, we both on the same motherfucking. We both in the United States. You know what I mean? We've been living here side by side for this fucking long.
And what happened while we was living side by side?
I
You
guess
got Reaganomics. You got what's the name? The bird trade. You got
before you
what's the name? The first bombing. The first bombings in a neighborhood in America.
I was gonna say
our neighborhoods. You got just.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Ask me that. What been happening since all that time? I'm gonna say we've been losing the fucking war. We've been fucking losing.
That's you don't know why we've been losing.
Regardless of why.
It's very important to understand why
you're answering your question. I'm just answering your question. I'm just answering your question. We've been losing the war.
I agree. I agree. That's what I'm saying.
We've been losing the war. If we know why we've been losing the war, how are we gonna change this to win this war? What are we gonna do?
What's the name? So we're dealing with psyops. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of psychological warfare? That's what we've been dealing with. That's why, like, they've been holding words over us for so long. They've been using the same tactics over and over again. They've been making their own ploys. Even when you look at the riots that used to happen inside, like pretty much after the shootings, they kept on putting the political shootings up. Where you got Eric, the dude who got choked out for selling cigarettes. You got the dude who got killed in Ferguson. Mike Brown. You got what's the name, Sandra Bland. All that type of stuff. They do that stuff on purpose. They put it in front of our eyes. After they put it in front of our eyes, they try to make us all trip out. They making us trip out when we could go about it a whole nother type of way. And we need to be more strategic and start moving like Malcolm X rather than moving like Martin Luther King. Instead of marching in the streets acting like peaceful niggas, we need to show them that we actually got teeth and we ain't afraid to use them motherfuckers.
And how long you think it take to understand it? Because it's like they've been, I guess, motherfuckers been doing the Martin Luther King way for how many years? When motherfuckers gonna learn and like, shit, let's try the Malcolm X way. Like, how long do it take our people to understand it? Even though we know we're going through so much oppression, so much. How long do it take to be like, damn, we know we've been losing this war for so long. Because we'll say it all the time, how long we've been losing this war. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about it all the time. So when do we finally realize and do this and make this change and really do this shit? Like when, like how much longer does it take?
It's been happening this whole time. So like so now when you actually that some of the stuff that I was just telling you about, when you're looking at like the political experience, you're starting to see that it was like it's a mental break between certain Negroes that ain't never gonna leave from that plantation. And then you got a large group of people like Gen X, from Gen X all the way to Gen Alpha, that are starting to, you know what I'm saying, reallocate their mind and realize that it's been a ploy, a psychological ploy. The leaders they've been putting in front of us, whether it goes to the dude who just died, was that Jesse Jackson? Or you talking about what's that nigga who show up to everybody who dies funeral?
Al Sharpton, man.
Al Sharpton, little possum face ass, but hey, I'm gonna announce this real quick because I know that y'all might show up to my funeral. If Al Sharpton show up to my funeral, bro, pack that nigga out, bro. On me.
What if he was a fan
back in the day?
Don't kill him, no. Don't kill him. Just pack his ass out.
What if he a and then he wanted to keep it going?
Hey, if he show up to one of y'all funerals, I'm gonna do the same thing, man. If I'm alive and he show up to it, I'll pack his ass out.
Take some pictures first, then kick his ass out. Take some pictures with him. Like, man, look at Al Sharpton came because shit. Like, for what? I don't even know why. Then you know he'll fry. If motherfucker Al Sharpton cut my shit, you know he'll fry. Like this black brother, right?
Oh no, yeah, you know, I'm packing this nigga out. I'll be like, hey man, everything I got a feeling like literally, I think that even all the funerals that we probably been to in the past like 10 years, that nigga somewhere in the distance standing next to a tree saying shit to himself. He showed up to every black person funeral, nigga, every single one. I don't like Al Sharpton. I think he up to something, man.
Man, there was that thing named Ben Crockett, that lawyer. Shit, he showed up to every goddamn tragedy black person. What's his name? Ben Crockett. I think, yeah, that boy. I think that's.
I don't know who you talk. I don't know who Ben Crockett is. Yeah, he sounds like another terrible person.
He come to every time it be like a tragedy, like somebody a death, like a police officer killing or something like that, or some racial shit. I think his name Ben Crockett, the black lawyer. Man.
everybody be going to him.
So
But that,
this is a
he,
question for the
he,
panel.
he really
Are we too focused on representation and not enough on results?
Oh, that's a
Are
good
we
one.
too focused on representation and not enough on results?
Man, that's my thing. I'm a result nigga. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm all about results. I like representation, you know, but it can go both ways because sometimes when you try to represent yourself a certain way, or you feel like certain things got to be represented a certain way, you'll carry yourself a certain way. You'll move differently. So it can go either way because that representation can be results too. Like if people hold themselves at them standards and try to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when you start seeing that you could somebody from the projects make it, make it like oh, I can make it too. So it's inspired. It could be inspiring.
Hey, she on your case, bro. She watch it when you fall asleep, and she type in every time you fall asleep.
Always gonna call it a night.
Bro had a hard day, man.
It is.
I got this motherfucking massager. Got the massager on my neck.
You started that truck driving, bro?
I've been doing a little local shit, but I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man.
Everybody that's a milling right now, they sending everybody to New Mexico. They trying to make 2 counties of New Mexico, Texas right now. That shit all over the news.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Hey, we go buy land over there right now.
Right, you heard me. They finna go sell some shit for cheap.
This is the desert over there, man. But then, hey, I wanted to also show y'all this.
It ain't nothing over there, no way. It ain't nothing over there, no way. They just don't want to have to go through what Texas going through and follow their rules because they gonna end up having to give up a seat in the house and all kind of stuff.
He's like get political like a motherfucker.
So I wanted to show y'all this real quick. You know what I'm saying? This a little website that's called blackvotewatch.org. I don't know if it's a shield website or whatever it is, but it shows you a bunch of stuff like who to vote for, like who's actually for reparations and shit like that. Me personally, I don't vote, but then I think that at least giving people information that help them out and choosing who they want to vote for is still a big thing. But then it just got a bunch of stuff, follow the money, bills and stuff like that that's trying to be passed. Reparation Study Commission, John Lewis Voting Rights Act, Breathe Act. So if you're trying to look to vote for people who actually like trying to give out tangibles and shit like that, you can always do that. So apparently there's 2 reparation bills is this in the air right now. You know what I'm saying? Criminal justice. Maybe we can get a black protection law in there so people will stop getting murdered by cops. Little stuff like that though. And it's a simple thing. You just gotta look up black vote, and this will be the first thing to come up on Google.
Ain't none of that gonna stop, man.
Oh yeah, I'm already hip. I don't know. But
Same thing.
It helps out people who do.
Everybody keep on talking about the president. He's supposed to be getting locked up. Now all these people that killed all these innocent people, kids, women, men, everything, and they ain't got no law for them to go to jail. Why you think the president gonna go to jail? That's just dumbass state of mind. The people just talking outside of their neck.
You talking about go to jail for what? What they trying to send him to jail for?
Boy, Trump got all kind of cases and all kind of junk. I don't even know why they keep on talking about it. If a cop keep on killing innocent people and ain't nobody going to jail, how you think the president gonna go to jail? If they ain't got no rules for a cop to go to jail, what rule do they have for the president to go to jail?
Hey, he said, man, they getting immunity.
Getting them in shit. But I don't know, man. It just depends on the. I just you gotta have them. I don't know how that shit. That law shit go differently from what we think is justified and all this shit. So
Certain people don't have no rules, man. That's why they abuse their power.
Facts. That's the biggest problem.
I think when you know I think when you know the rules better than other people, yeah, you definitely gonna get away with more shit than
Nah, it ain't that you know the rules better than nobody. It's you create your own rules if nothing can happen to you. You
shit.
untouchable. Shit, there ain't nothing you can say. What
Nah,
can't you do?
ain't nobody above. Nah. I don't think that.
You can't put the law. You can't put the Lord in those rules.
Or
Cause
shit.
them niggas are above. They done proven to you time and time again that they are above the
Nah,
law.
just in certain aspects, just in certain things, they know how to get away with the things they need to get away with.
That nigga
You
actively
get caught
committed a
up.
war crime. They blew
It's
up
my thing is just like
they blew
with
up a school in Iran. How do you get away with that? Other than the nigga just can't go to jail. He can't get in trouble. That's what it is.
man
How
because
you how you blow up the whole Tulsa?
shit.
How you blow up Black Wall Street and nothing happened?
They say they was thirds. It's how you maneuver. It's the wordplay that you say that you put. It's what you put on people. Just like they try to say thug and there was a gang and a this organization. You know what I'm saying? They put the shit on you. They say you this and you that. So they do shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the shit got to be proven later on. They can do the shit, but then it got to get proven later on.
Have y'all heard about the Ghanese president coming over to New York and Selma, and then he tried to beg for reparations on behalf of every African or some bullshit? Y'all heard about that? Yeah, that happened last week, and then yeah, what's the name? A lot of Black Americans was pretty angry about it. Like, you come over to why the tribe, if you actually look into that nigga tribe, his tribe actually sold slaves into slavery and shit like that. So this nigga came over and asked for reparations when he was part of the people that was selling slaves.
Who he asked
And
for
then I think
reparations
that,
for?
what'd you say?
He asked for reparations for Black Americans.
No, he asked for reparations for Africans. This was inflicted by the what's the name, slave trade.
Okay, I was just being sure because like it sounded like he wasn't speaking on our behalf.
Nah, we can look it up. We can look it up. But then, here, I'm gonna pull up the video up on it, so I don't even have to speak for this nigga, man. Whatever happened, the ancestors didn't like it, and the week after he did that shit, they flooded Ghana. The spirits done hit his ass where it hurts. The whole Ghana turned to a soup bowl of a goosey soup.
That's another thing. I mean, y'all think that they man making and doing all these hurricanes and tidal waves and earthquakes. Do you think that's man made, or you think that's just Mother Nature just having its course?
Some of that shit man made like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I agree with Chef. Some of it man made.
I think all the
Especially
past,
with all the drilling
all
going
I
on in the
think,
ocean. You know, all that drilling and all that shit going on in the ocean. That fuck with the plates and all the magnetic plates and all that, and causes tidal waves and tsunamis and things like that. Cloud producing clouds, which creates tornadoes. I think they got a hand in that. Yeah, I think they got a healthy hand in this weather.
yeah. Then you got to trip off of it. All this drilling in Texas, and then they trying to go to New Mexico. What is on the other side of this motherfucker?
Mm.
Like, we don't know Japan or China or what. These niggas digging hundreds and thousands of feet in the core.
Oh no, what's the name? They never make it to the core.
No, no, I'm not talking about literally to the core. I ain't saying they going that deep, but I'm just saying You punching so many holes. You punching so many holes in all these different rigs and everything. It's got to be affecting what's around it and what's on the other side of it.
And I know exactly what you mean. So I actually looked this up because I was trying to figure out where the fuck is all this damn oil coming from. So apparently, 120 million years ago, I think even farther back than that, there was what's the name? A bunch of algae and other like small animals and bullshit. And then that's the era. That's the era where they died at, and they just turned into oil and soup. And now we're just extracting all that shit now, and that's the basic stupid nigga way to say how that science works. This algae from 120 million years ago, apparently. I don't know. It's even before the dinosaurs type shit. I don't know. It's some dumb shit, man. I don't believe that shit though.
That shit
Just me
don't
personally.
sound right at all.
They know how to put some shit together.
That shit don't sound right at all.
I'll put it on after this, but just so that we can get what he was saying, Rack, and I don't have to speak for him. Let's hear him out, man.
Operations for the transatlantic slave trade, colonialism, and apartheid were designated as a flagship priority of our union. At the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in September 2025, I announced that Ghana would lead the effort to table a resolution declaring slavery and the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity. That commitment marked the beginning of a structured diplomatic and legal process. On 24th March, Ghana will host a high-level side event at the United Nations, followed by a wreath-laying ceremony at the African Burial Ground National Museum in New York. And on 25th March 2026, the International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade, Ghana, together with co-sponsors and with the endorsement of the African Union, will formally table the resolution before the General Assembly. We call upon all member states.
That's enough of what he's saying. So first off, Rack, did that sound like he was asking on behalf of Black Americans? I'm gonna let you answer that first. Was he asking on behalf of Black Americans?
No,
because he kind of like it sound like anybody affected. So that's like
No, he was asking for his people.
No, he was asking for. Oh yeah, he was pretty much asking for everybody. First off, he don't need to speak for us and asking for reparations from our country. That nigga needs to worry about his country. And then not only that, if he really cared about giving reparations, he should lead by example and pay reparations to the Black Americans that was inflicted by his people. He and his tribe sold slaves. If he really cared, he would actually do that. He would give the money. That's like me going and asking for you, Rack. And what's that? Let me ask for you, Rack. And it was like, hey, let me go to a girl inside a club and be like, hey, yo, my homie really wanted to talk to you. You want to know what you're going to look like? A damn bozo, a lame. And that's what he's doing. He's fucking up our credibility. We don't need him to speak for us. He ain't our leader, and he trying to establish himself as our leader. Nigga, you could be some African leader. We're not Africans. We've been away from there for hundreds of years, and we have separated and became our own group of people. And the only way that we could ever come together as a community of Black people worldwide is if you be you and we be us. We connect powers. I don't know, man. But then, what you think about that dude, man? Because honestly, I think that he kind of goofy on that part.
I kind of dig, dude. Cause didn't he take Didn't they stop giving that resource playing tribute to France or something?
No,
Recently?
he actually just signed a new deal with France.
They were trying to. I think they were trying.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. I could actually pull this up. They just got done signing a new deal with France, which is literally the same thing that they did when they became their own country.
But is it better? Is it a better deal though? Like
it don't matter if it's a better deal. They signed deals. Hear me out. They're signing deals with the same people he copping pleas for. He said, hey, I want y'all to pay us reparations, but he's signing deals with these people. What do you think he's doing that for? So he can snake everybody else. That's what they're doing it for. Burkina Faso did the same thing. Africans keep on bringing up Burkina Faso because they kicked out France. But what did Burkina Faso go and do after that? They got in cahoots with Russia. So you kicked one white person out the door and then got in bed with the next one.
Hey, but that's what it's all about. It's about business, bro. It's business. Like
what
you gotta make deals. Like when you're a country, when you got like especially like when you coming from under somebody's wing, sometimes it's like we can try to grind this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we prosper. Hold on one second. I got you.
Go ahead.
Hopefully we prosper. We can grind this shit out. But then it's like, all right, well, fuck it. Let's see what bro talking about. You know what I'm saying? You can work deals out. Hopefully you learn from the last deal you made. You know what I'm saying? Just like with motherfuckers in the industry or entertainment industry or something. You get the
slightly
best.
off topic though right now though.
You say who?
I said you slightly off topic though, because it's not the fact that he's just working out deals. He tried to propose himself as being our leader and then also started making deals with white people.
Hey, you gonna you that we got a leader as a white man now.
No, that's different. We live inside of a country that's separated because we have been in apartheid inside of America since the beginning of America. That's how we just been living. They already been on some shiesty shit. Now you're talking about a random nigga that's across the pond who family sold slaves in the past and then also has absolutely nothing to do with us culturally. We've been away from them for hundreds of years. There's also some black people who just already have been here. So now when we take all that, put it all together, he started copping pleas and trying to make us look like we some on the same playing field. Like, hey,
I don't think he should be asked.
Let me ask you this real quick.
I don't think he should be asked.
How would you feel if I started speaking for you? How would you feel if I spoke for you for the next 3 months?
It depends on what you're talking about. If I like what you're talking about, if you talking that shit, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga good. This nigga good. Nigga, keep talking. I'm gonna let you keep talking. But if you over shit that I don't fuck with, then it's like I gotta cut you off. But if you talking some shit that represents me in a good way and motherfuckers going along with this, then nigga, keep talking. The fuck, I'm not gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying?
You tripping? Nobody on the you hey man, just assume that I'm gonna do some shiesty shit. Let's say,
if you doing shiesty shit, then yeah. I'm definitely like, hey, bro. What they say. I do not.
You a little lazy little motherfucker. The remote is right here, so I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. I don't do the. Yeah. What's that shit? How they? You know them.
He said he don't condone them statements.
Yeah, I don't condone it. You know the commercials be going on with the politics and shit. They be like sponsored by or such.
Oh,
and
he
such.
said he don't approve.
Yeah, I don't approve of this. I be like, I don't approve of what this nigga saying. If you saying some fucked up shit, I don't approve of this shit. You know, but
that's how they be bashing people in the debates and the races.
Yeah, in the races, like such and such approve, or nigga, this is nigga. I do not approve of what this nigga saying about me. Like you say
like they hit Chili.
Yeah, you think that's together hella
like
time.
They hit Chili. Yeah, this is famous singer from TLC.
Right before the tour.
Chili such and such, and she's been funding all Trump's campaigns.
Yeah.
Now the whole world on her head.
Yeah, I do not approve. Man.
What's messed up about that came out right before they went on tour. So everybody that's on tour mad at her right now. She fucked up the ticket sales.
Yeah.
Hey, but she ain't the only one though. She ain't the only one. She just publicly, boldly came out and said it. She ain't the only one.
She ain't said boldly. She tried to take it back, but then they start pulling up all her retweets and all. They start digging in her Twitter and stuff.
Like people act like you can't vote for who the fuck you want to. Like, bro, I'm me still.
The man ain't win. He ain't win with just his kind, man. Yeah. Some of every race is voted for that man.
Yeah,
they just believed what he was saying in the beginning, and he just flipped the script on their ass when he got in office.
The biggest demographic voted for him.
You can't take it back. You can't take it back. Everybody, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, he the best and he the favorite goddamn president. Why? Just because he was getting some head, he was doing some shit that a regular person did. But he also did 3 strikes law, created all genocides, nigga, for all our brothers, uncles, cousins, everybody that's locked up in jail. Shit, that was Bill Clinton's fault. So you love this nigga because he was getting some head, or you love this nigga because he did gentrification. He was the biggest motherfucker that formed the gentrification shit. Him and Reagan.
That was Joe Biden.
But it was
No,
under
nigga,
the
that was
Clinton
Bill Clinton.
administration, though.
Bill Clinton did a 3 strikes law, man.
Now you say
Joe Biden about pushed it through, but it was under the Clinton administration.
Okay, so yeah, he was a senator that pushed it through, but it was under the Clinton. So, yeah, they both played.
Man, there was a whole bunch of people that had to vote and pass it.
So did Kamala Harris too. At that point, then she was there too.
Shit, so nah, Kamala, she was later.
She was.
Yeah, she had nothing to do with that. We talk about in the 90s.
Yeah, but you had a question 7.
I was about to say, what's the name? Was you looking at the last thing that we was talking about while I'm pulling up this next video? Was you looking at the last thing as more of a Pan-Africanist viewpoint? And understanding it's completely fine if you have a Pan-Africanist viewpoint. But then I just wanted to understand where your mindset was coming from when you're looking at the Ghanese president trying to speak for everybody and shit.
Nah, I don't agree with him speaking for everybody because, like, I don't know enough about him. Like, but like, cause y'all say cause like I was told that he would stop being exploited by the French, but y'all said he struck a new deal with them. So I really don't agree.
I'll bring that up so you can see it.
Like, I really don't agree. I really don't need him speaking for us if he can't even stand 10 toes on what he said.
Yeah, you can't go do another deal with the same motherfucker you talking about.
You know the crazy thing is that he made the deal literally the day after he got done speaking and asked for reparations. So this nigga, it was literally just one after the next. Like,
yeah. See now
that's like he got an agenda.
Yeah,
here it is. I got to pull it up right now.
He got a major agenda,
and it's not for the people.
Yeah, that's the bullshit right there, 7 now. Like, hell yeah. I definitely don't agree with that shit. I do not. What they say again?
Here it is right here. I suck at using my computer. I should try to zoom in. I can't zoom in. How do you zoom in on this shit? Either way, if y'all can't see it, I'm reading it right now. It says Ghana's new UN deal 2026. Ghana is set to table a landmark United Nations resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade and the racialized chattel enslavement of the Africans the gravest crime against humanity. The resolution is scheduled to be for consideration and adoption by the UN General Assembly on March 25th, 2026. Observing the global as the international. This is what he said inside the other video. This ain't what I was looking for. Hold up. I'm going to find you what I'm talking about. Really, the next day, he made another deal. I don't think that was the UN deal. It was with France, maybe.
Like, cause I was saluting, dude. I'm like, okay, they ain't getting exploited by the French no more. Okay, salute to that. But I guess they just like Haiti. Like, Haiti won that war against the French, and they still end up paying them.
Yeah, they did.
I guess Kanye West was right. I know Jesus died for us, but I can't tell you who the side was.
Yeah, we can tell you who killed him, though.
Hey, goddamn. Yeah.
We can tell you.
Motherfuckers,
Hey,
motherfucker that still getting praised for it today.
hey, it was this one video,
The
bro.
people that still getting praised for it today, all this Roman Empire and Queen of England and all of that shit, still getting praised for today. Same motherfuckers that killed Jesus, but they don't want to tell you about who the real Jews is, as people of color and all that shit. That's why they don't like blacks and Jews right now. They
Hey,
know that's who the original Jews was.
I got a what you call, man. It was a video, man, about old boy. It was my dude. He was on one of the videos that we looked at, I think, last week. But he was out there in New York, and these Jews had a holiday or a celebration. I don't know if it was the same celebration. Seven was celebrating last week.
What you talking about?
It might be the same one you celebrated last.
Passover.
Passover.
Yeah,
You celebrated
It was
that nigga. You said you
Passover.
celebrated
Yeah, so
Easter. Passover.
yeah, so them Jews was out there celebrating that shit. They was out there in the middle of New York burning shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude was mad, like, bro, we can't do this shit as black people. And we was out here talking about we celebrating the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, what's up with they haircuts? Man, I gotta send this shit to y'all. Like, they haircuts is crazy. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, and he was pissed
Because
off.
none of that, they can still live in the Old Testament and let you know none of that shit mattered. Like back then, all that,
Put it in. I'm finna put it in.
all
What's
the way that we going about everything now, that's just our spoiled ass ways of the U.S. and how we got so many different choices. Everybody got an opinion and this, and that. They lived in dictatorship back then, so it was way different in the world. You ain't got no say so. You want to go out this motherfucker and ride if you want to, get slain and get beat up. That's what they was doing back then.
Yeah, but our people did that shit. They did that for the better cause, though. You know what I'm saying? For the shit we living now. They went out there and got beat up and all that shit. For the
Yeah,
life we
but they ain't tell you how they was fighting back either.
but I know they was fighting back and they was getting beat up, but I'm just saying the shit they was doing it for a better cause. Like we do shit right now just for me, for self. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's wrong with the world right now.
A lot of
Ain't no togetherness and no come together and let's do this or no, it's either what have you done for me lately or I'm all about myself.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
And
why
that's why we ain't getting nowhere as a whole people, as no nation, as colored Indians, whatever the hell you are. Ain't nobody. It's so separate. Ain't nobody getting together that the world has came become foreign to us.
yeah, that's why say man, we ain't closer now. We was closer.
Hey, you mind if I cut into the conversation real quick and we're gonna go straight back to that?
Go ahead.
I
I
want
just
to
put
talk
it
to you with it.
on.
But then, hey, so this is what I was talking about right here, Rack. They actually made a what's that? Ghana EU defense pact. So they made a pact with Europe for defense. You know what I'm saying? And so, and the thing is that when they did this snakes out Burkina Faso, the other country I was talking about, because they recently made a pact with Russia. But then since Burkina Faso left France and then started going with Russia, France updated the pact so that they can put their defense systems on the border of Ghana, which is right next to the Burkina Faso. So he over here talking about this African Union bullshit when he over here snaking Africans right in front of everybody's face. And this was actually made. This was made on March 24th. This was made on March 24th. On March 25th, that's when he was like, "Yeah, slavery was bad, wasn't it?" So that means that on March 24th, he was like, "I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, get in good with the white folk." And then March 25th, he was like, "Hey, can't we all get reparations?" So this nigga is evil. He's wicked and he's working with the devil. What's that? And he's doing it so that he can snake another African country. There's no such thing as Pan-Africanism, man. Pan-Africanism, nobody hates Africa more than the Pan-Africanists. And it's kind of crazy that always, when you talk about Pan-Africanism, the Pan-Africans are always in another country. Them niggas always inside England. They always inside of America. How you gonna be inside of America talking about how great Africa is, but your ass fled from there? And then now when Trump is sending y'all back to Africa, y'all think that it's a punishment to go back to your country?
No, they don't think it's. They don't think it's a punishment. They don't think it's a punishment to go back. They just know they screw people over so bad that when they go back, it's gonna be a problem.
yeah. It's like when you get your hood over here, you be like, man, I can't go back over there, man. I didn't. Shit,
Out of snake, it's a difference for snaking. It's a difference for snaking one or two niggas out of the hood than snaking the whole nation, and you got to go back. Niggas know your head.
I watched a video about that not too long ago, where it was this dude from Iraq who said that he moved to America in 2003, and he was 17 years old, and his family was sent here on a special visa, and then he was able to go straight into the military. These niggas are traitors. Just say you can't tell me the reason you left Iraq is so you can trade on your country. That's all it was. He tried to give a side story like, well, they was hanging our people and stuff like that. But you're still a traitor. It doesn't change anything.
And that's why I tell your ass, quit talking about America, motherfucker.
That's different. I already explained it. There's two Americas. Black America, Black America. I would die
hanging and killing our motherfucking people. They was hanging and killing our people.
Ain't you in Texas right now, aka Mexico?
Tell him.
No, this ain't Mexico.
Ain't you in Texas, aka Mexico? How you think they became Texas? Mexicans traded on their own people to get that U.S. citizenship, and they became some traders and let all the goddamn U.S. people take all their goddamn land and push them where they at right now.
That's not completely true, because what was the black people doing inside of Texas already at that time?
We was already here with Indians.
I know. So I'm trying to say that we was minding our
own. But who told the white people and all the generals and everything about the rest of the rest? Because they were getting their ass kicked.
Mexicans traded on their own people. That has nothing to do with us. That's not
it's black cowboys and black Mexicans too. I mean, black Indians too, and black Mexicans too.
Black Mexicans too. But what the thing is that they traded on their own people. That has nothing to do with us.
Them niggas sold out. Them niggas sold out the same way.
They sold out their people. That has nothing to do with us. That's all I'm saying. They sell outs too. We're the only people that I know for real that's been standing on business. We got sellouts and coons, and we call those people out, and we can acknowledge that those people exist inside of our communities. But now, when you talking about Mexicans, they came to America and they fought for the proximity to become white. When you're looking at any other group of people, they fought for the proximity to be white. There's even cases of this happening with Arabs that came to America where they didn't want to be treated like a second-class citizen. They was trying to fight for white proximity. Even when you're looking at it today, the Africans who come to America, they fight for what? White proximity. These people know exactly what they're doing. So when you bring up a story about like the Alamo and them selling them Texas and all that other bullshit, that's what they did. They sold Texas, and then they was like, "This is a bad deal. Let's fight."
No, they didn't sell. They didn't sell nothing.
They sold it. They sold.
They ain't sell nothing.
They sold it.
Them niggas got slain. They got slain just like Indians, boy. You better quit reading that stupid ass history book. It don't tell you everything. That shit ain't the truth all the time. Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you read, because it's bullshit Bibles out this motherfucker. Don't believe everything you read. All that shit ain't true. It's too many hidden books and shit out here. The motherfucker, why they hide the books? They know the truth, nigga. They distorting the history. They don't want you to know no truth.
So they was fighting. But then what happened is that Texas was annexed. And we're right here, it says that it was annexed, followed Texas Declaration of Independence from Mexico in 1836. That's when it was, what's the name? All right, so, and was finalized through negotiation and treaties. So it took them all the way to 1845 to figure that out. It was still people fighting and all that other stuff that was happening, but they gave up on it. That's on them. That's their battle. I don't give a fuck what the hell.
It ain't that they gave up. But it's hard for you to fight. It's hard for you to fight with rocks and sticks, nigga. And niggas got cannons and bows and all kind of other shit.
Nigga, they had guns. What do you mean? They got whooped. That's what it is. They got whooped.
They got whooped by the niggas that had guns. They ain't have no goddamn guns. Hell no. Hell no.
They obviously had guns. They had guns. They had guns. We can agree that they had guns. That's like
they ain't have no goddamn. They ain't have no goddamn gun.
I had guns.
I'm gonna ask y'all a trivia question real quick. When did Mexicans start existing? Do y'all know when Mexicans started existing?
No, I don't know.
Anybody? Mexicans didn't become they didn't become a distinct race.
That date, but the motherfuckers been existing.
No, they didn't. They didn't become a distinct race until 1521. Mexicans didn't exist until 1521.
Well, that's when they got discovered.
Nope, not that when they got
discovered. That's when the motherfucking white people. That's when the white people discovered they
No, it's not when they
anything from the west, anything west of St. Louis. That's when they motherfucking ass got discovered. Cause St. Louis, that's where everything stopped at.
No, that's not where they got discovered. Mexicans was created by white people. That's when they became mestizos. That's when they took the Native American woman. And you took Cortez. Cortez was the person who had the first Mexican. He had sex with this woman, and then that was the first Mexican. Cortez's son. I forget what his name was. It was like Hector.
I don't know about that.
In 1921.
Man, hell no, man.
Yeah. Nah, that shit happened when the Europeans discovered them motherfuckers. Just like they want to say when they came to the Americans, they discovered Indians and all this other shit. But Indians were really black people. That's why
you can't discover some shit that was already here. For one,
that's what I'm saying. So they documentation. So it's more like documentation on when they encountered a certain race or a certain species of people that they never encountered before. They document that shit.
So the thing is, y'all misunderstanding what's happening. Y'all saying that y'all thinking that it's a discovery of a person. There was no discovery of a person. Mexicans didn't exist until the Spanish raped the women and made them. That's
all right.
literally
Okay. So 7. Do you think so? If Indians, what they call Native Americans or whatever, do you think they was black people, or do you think they was just Native Americans or Indians, a whole different entity from blacks?
Wait, no, ask it again because it sounded all crazy the way you asked that shit.
I say, do you think what they call Native Americans, Indians, or whatever, do you think they were black people call in America, or do you think they was a whole different entity? Like they were just like how you say Mexican was created, or do you think just Indians or Native Americans is their own culture, their own people?
So when Europeans came to America, they found many different groups of people. Let me get back to that. I'm gonna answer that question though, and I'll even pull up some facts about that too. But right here, you got the first Mexican in the context of the Spanish conquest in 1521 refers to Hernan Cortez, the son of the explorer Cortez. Hernan Cortez was a Spanish conquistador. He led the conquest of the Aztec Empire, capturing the capital of I don't know how to pronounce that, Tenochtitlan or whatever it is, on August 13, 1521, which marks the fall of one of the most powerful civilizations in pre-Columbian America. Cortez actions resulted in established New Spain and significant changes. They ain't saying the nasty part, but this nigga started getting nasty with everything he can get nasty with, and they was out here killing whatever they can kill, and they was dirty, so people was just dying from the must of these white niggas.
Boy, that's Colombia, and America. Man, that boy was deep down there, deep down in Mexico. That ain't have nothing. That shit down there, an island. They talking about where he was doing it from.
You talking about Christopher Columbus? He never what's the name? He didn't come to the mainland around that time. This was Cortez. This is a different dude.
I know.
And
He come from the bottom of Mexico. We talking about Kansas and Oklahoma, Texas, Montana, Minnesota, all that shit back all the way to California.
Those places didn't exist yet.
It did exist. What the fuck you talking about?
No places didn't exist yet. There was no Texas at the time in 1521. There was no Texas. There was no Kansas.
What they call it?
Shit,
What
it
they
was
call
Mexico, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit was Mexico.
No, it wasn't, because that even the area that you're talking about, that was owned by the what's the name, French. That was owned by King Louis XIII. That stuff wasn't even owned by the Spanish. And that was
King Louis didn't own none of this shit over here.
That's what the Louisiana Purchase come from.
When the Louisiana Purchase came, nigga, it was already states and shit already over there. Before all of that, nigga, that shit was Mexico.
No, it wasn't. No, Mexico didn't exist. All that stuff was not Mexico. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You trying to tell me that shit didn't exist, nigga? You tripping.
Mexico didn't exist. You had different empires. You had the Aztecs, you had the Incans, you had the Olmecs. No, the Olmecs, they was already dead. The Mayans, they was all up and down what's the name, America. You had different civilizations, you had different ethnic groups that was all throughout America. Even the people who came here, they explained that to be a true thing. They found niggas inside of North Carolina. It was an Italian explorer who found black people in North Carolina. They were saying when they was inside of Ecuador, they said there was a war between the red tribes and the black tribes. They were finding black and red people all over the place.
One thing I do know that they do call like places in San Diego, California, they do call it the old Mexico. Like if you go in San Diego, they be like, it's the old Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like up in them places.
But give us the context of what that means.
No, I'm saying because it used to be Mexico, so they celebrated like this is like it's the old Mexico. This was Mexico, you know what I'm saying? Before it became San Diego, California. Before
that shit was California, before it was Arizona, before it was New Mexico, before it was Texas. That shit was Mexico.
No, hear me out. Because that's when it belonged to Spain. Spain sold those countries. I mean, they sold that land. So California, even the name California came from Francis Drake, a person who traveled there, and he was explaining in a mythological way, talking about the black Amazonian women, and he named it after Queen Khalifa. That was Cortez who explained that. He was Spanish. He wasn't Mexican. He is one of the people who's the founder of California.
But
that's why it's named California. It's not named California because of Mexicans. It's named California because of Francis Drake.
But the thing with people with Spanish is like the language Mexican people speak is Spanish, right?
Yes.
Okay. So therefore, this group of people in Mexico, if they just that message, you know how we say we became our own group of people. We ain't African no more. We became our own group of people. Them people in Mexico, when they called it that, even though they might be Spaniards, we created our own group. We are
1421, like I said. You just explained the ethnogenesis. That started in 1521 when they were
but they at the end of the day, they still.
Oh, you mean to tell me all this motherfucking land wasn't nobody there? It wasn't nothing. Called shit. It was just the dark side of the world. Fuck no. It was.
Is that what I said? Did y'all hear me say that? Did y'all hear me say that? That's not what I said.
I did not.
There was people here, and there was many different tribes. There was thousands of tribes. They was allocated to becoming Mexican when the Spanish came over and said, "Fuck all that shit. Y'all learn the Spanish, and we about to rape all y'all women." That's what happened, and then they became Mexicans. That's where the study of quadrilles, octoroons, mulattoes come from. It comes from the Portuguese and the Spaniards. Because they came over here trying to find out how long it would take for them to loot these people to become white. What they actually ended up doing was having a fixed mulatto race, which we call now today Mexicans.
All right, what's that same thing? What about the Americans? So what happened in the Americans then? Cause
So
like,
what happened? What happened is how they went that way. He went that way because the goddamn Englishman was on the East Coast taking the shit from the other side. So they took it from the other side.
Pretty much. Same thing.
That's what they were doing. It was still people already over there. You wouldn't have had nobody to rape and make a goddamn race if it was nobody over there.
Nice.
And the language of the world is supposed to be Spanish. That's the language of love.
yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's like
The language of the world supposed to be Spanish. What the hell are you talking about, bro? You gotta get what what
hey, now
English is a made up motherfucking language.
Yeah, nah, because majority is not real.
Made up after the same language.
Because the majority, I don't know, because the Spaniards conquered most of the world, but like
most of the world speaks Spanish.
Yeah, most of the world.
Because Spain conquered most of the world, and then they fled back home.
Because they
like
did
the
theirs after
Filipinos,
the Moors did their
that was
conquest.
conquered by Spain. You had the Pacific Islands was conquered by Spain. You had what's the name? A good portion of Africa conquered by Spain. Morocco conquered by Spain. What's the name? So I can understand that the language is all over the place.
Italians, Italians, all kind of shit. Yeah, everybody speaks Spanish.
The difference between what you're trying to say though is that you said that should be the language that everybody speaks, or that's the original language. Nah, this is another.
I ain't say it was the original language. I say that's the language of love. That's what most countries speak.
No, they just get conquering.
No, but that's based off of romantic languages. They talking about Latin. That's talking about Romanian. You talking about Italian. You're talking about Portuguese, Spanish.
A lot of motherfuckers.
All of those are romantic languages.
All of them speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's what we saying. It's just.
No, they don't. They all don't speak Spanish. They all speak their own language. Those are all different languages. And actually, Spanish is one of the youngest out of those languages.
Them niggas all speak Spanish. Spanish, Latin, however the fuck you want to put it. Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Latinos, however you want to fucking put it. Italians, Portuguese, Spain, motherfucker, all kind of motherfucking races speaks more Spanish than every other goddamn country or speak English.
English is spoken in more countries than Spanish.
Right? I thought Spanish.
I don't know. I doubt that. Because motherfuckers speak more Spanish in America than motherfuckers speak.
All right.
That shit. Like, shit. Yeah,
it's different from learning a language and it being your first language. See, we just stuck with English. That's our only motherfucking language we know. That's our first language because that's what you was taught. The average other country, they speak. We the only ones that's motherfucking stagnant and complacent with one goddamn language, which is a made up ass language.
Every language is made up. All right, so I gotta understand your point when you say that. But the thing is that English is the number one most spoken language. Then you have Mandarin Chinese, Hindu, Spanish.
Hell no, that shit wrong, Seven.
No,
that shit wrong in the motherfucker. Ain't no motherfucking body speaking ain't no motherfucker speaking no motherfucking Jackie Chan, Mandarin, motherfucking Ching Chong 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 Ping, nigga. Walking around this motherfucker.
That's the majority of the world is in China. That's why China got the what's the biggest number. English is because everybody wants to come to America. Now, no matter what country you go to, when I was inside of Korea, about 70% of the population in Korea can speak basic English. So all of them, a good amount. That's a large amount of people. They speak English. They don't speak Spanish.
What is basic English though? I could tell you a whole bunch of words. I can name everything in my house in Spanish, nigga, but I can't talk to you in a sentence in Spanish.
That's cool. That's how they use that because internationally they have to learn English because they are very closely tied to the United States. A lot of places is like that. When you look inside of Africa, Ghana,
okay, I'm telling you, it's not their first language though.
South Africa, their language is English. You got Australia, their language is English. majority of people in Europe can speak English,
and it's a difference of English and English, cause them motherfuckers speaking like people speaking over there in England and shit in Britain too. So it's U.S. English and it's English like British and England is English. We don't talk like no motherfucking kings and queens. We don't talk about no sir and no mate and none of that shit. We don't talk like that.
We don't do that.
Still English though.
But not
but it's not our English.
The same argument you just made. Hear me out. The same argument you just made. The people inside of Spain speaks the real Spanish, and the people inside of all these different Hispanic countries, they speak bullshit Spanish. If you want to be that way, that's the truth.
Right. Just like we go to Jamaican people speak, what's that shit called?
Patois, which is English.
Yeah, but it's like
it's still English.
Yeah.
But they didn't broke it down. If you go to a person that's speaking the original language, they ain't gonna sound like that. Everybody put their little mix on it.
Yeah, because it's called patois because they got that French.
Everybody do that with every language though. That's how language evolved.
But
man. Go ahead.
I thought that was derived from French.
Yeah, that's why I say that.
Yeah, it was derived from French. That's how French and Creole. That's how we got it. That's how our ancestors got the language.
Creole derives from French. Patois is from English. They actually learned that from the Irish that came to Jamaica, and there's still a lot of Irish white people that lives in Jamaica to this day.
Yeah,
that's where they got their understanding of English from. And that's why they sound. They actually sound closer to people from Ireland than you know what I'm saying. Then they sound like us.
It's a lot of that's crazy. How that shit is. But yeah, man, we've been on this motherfucker for a minute, y'all. We passed the 2-hour mark.
Yep.
You know man, it's been one of those, man. It's been one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who want to wrap it up, but we got to wrap it up, man.
Hey, yo, round table wrap up. Let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? Long night, round table wrap up. Lil D, we're going to start with you. Round table wrap up. You go all around, last minute comments, feelings, thoughts, motivation for the people for the week.
Nothing, man. I'm just good to be back on. I've been gone for a minute. Kids and sports and all of that crap, man. Glad to jump back on with the fam.
100. RJ50, what you got for the people?
Oh man, this you know what I'm saying? What's the word, man? This RJ50 on Before You Go to Sleep. So before you go to sleep, y'all didn't stay tuned. So we can wrap it up, man. It's been one of those Wednesdays I've been looking forward to. And I'm doing my thing, and I want to say, hey man, make sure y'all stay positive, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that energy up and do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rack, what you got for the folks?
Hey man, it's your boy Rack Rado Gretzky, man. Like I always say, man, no matter what you're doing, just do your best. Let God handle the rest, man. It'll work out for you.
Hey man, 7.
I'd like to say, all praise to the Most High God and His only Son, Yahweh. And what's the name? May everybody have a spiritual weekend. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all achieve anything that you're trying to achieve. Believe in whatever you want to believe, because we got that freedom now. You know what I'm saying? Do what you like to do. Make what's the name? If you love somebody, let them know that you love them. You know what I'm saying? And don't beat around the bush. You know. I'm now speaking a little bit too much, but you know what I'm saying? Really, I want to just let y'all know that I appreciate the fact that y'all came out here and was rocking with us tonight. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, my big bro, he showed up tonight. You know what I'm saying? We was able to talk back and forth.
Say it again, Sam.
Hey, man. Yeah. And then, like I said, you know what I'm saying? If you love somebody, let them know. I love you fellas, man. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah, boy.
Right. Man, it's your boy, Chef Dave. Another Wednesday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. RJ50, Rack, Lil Daryl, 7, Chef Dave. And we out.